Like, did you see Kamala Harris's speech where she said 220 million Americans died?
Yeah.
And she didn't just say it once.
Yeah.
She said it more than once. I've got it saved. I could pull it up if Jamie wants to find it. But there's 2 different instances where she said 2 different speeches, 220 million Americans died from COVID.
Yeah.
Which is just insane.
That's a lot. We're now just a country of 110 million.
That's so crazy to say.
Yeah. And yet we still have a housing shortage.
You could misspeak and maybe say 220 million Americans were infected.
Yeah.
Fact check. Kamala Harris said 220 million people in the U.S. died of COVID. Here's what she meant to say.
She meant to say this.
Oh, Snopes.
It was
hold her hand.
Slip of the tongue.
She meant, she was saying million instead of thousand. God. Okay. No, that doesn't work anyway. That doesn't work either because even if you're saying 220,000, that's 220,000 died with COVID. You're not looking at it correctly. If it was 4+ comorbidities for somewhere in the neighborhood of 75 or 80% of the people that died.
Yeah, but what we just saw there with that headline, is it's very subtle, but it's important, right? What she meant to say.
How the fuck do you know what she meant to say if she said it twice?
Right. But you see this constantly, right?
Yeah.
And again, it's very subtle. It's not straight up disinformation, but it's framing it. It's shaping a narrative. It's softening it, and it's definitely taking a side. But a lot of people would read that and it would just go right past them, but it would be back there somewhere, right?
Right.
As, if it was Trump, Trump lied about the following, right?
Right.
I think, okay. I mean, that's clear. Look, it's...
First of all, you're going to misspeak. If you're doing those kind of things and you're working off a script, you don't have a script, and you're just out there talking to people, you're going to misspeak.
Yeah.
And I say the wrong name all the time. I'll say someone's name, and then Jamie will correct me. Did you mean it? I go, what did I say? Like, I don't even realize it when I'm saying it that I'm saying the wrong word. People misspeak.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing. But that's a goofy one.
It's and to repeat it.
Yeah.
Right. But look, and that's why, again, everything that we've seen leading up to tomorrow night's interview needs to be factored into this, right? I understand why the Democrats are so wrapped around the axle because they're so worried that Trump might win for whatever reason, right? They just can't fathom that. And so a lot of them are just willing to overlook it. A lot of them, I think, understand that she's a half-wit, but I think maybe that's not fair. But look, every time I talk about Harris, people will say, well, she's so well experienced. Look at her. She was an attorney general and a senator and a vice president. And I'm thinking, have you never seen people who have failed upwards, right? I've met a lot of people who've had a lot of experience, and they're fucking dolts, right?
Yeah.
They're gormless.
Oh, yeah.